most expensive phrase that you don't want to hear in real estate is, I didn't know that you would do that. I don't want anyone to say, I didn't know that you would sell a fourplex in Westchester, because I thought you were a luxury in Manhattan Beach. Because what I know is you're an amazing agent over here selling this type of product. I don't want anyone thinking that when they say, I sold this $2 million townhome over in whatever little neighboring city outside of Lower East Side Manhattan. That's the fundamental unlock of services undefined. Most of you guys know one of the big challenges in the industry is when we talk about marketing, whether it's online or offline, two things happen consistently in the industry. About 90% of the marketing, in my opinion, is two categories. Number one, I refer to as sales Tourettes. What is sales Tourettes? Call me, now's a great time. The market is hot. Call me. Sales Tourettes. Or number two, it's social proof. I just sold something, call me. I sold another one. I sold a lot. Call me, call me, call me. Or a ego brag show. I sold $1 billion. You should call me. I'm number one. You should call me. Generally speaking, that's about 90% of the marketing online and offline in the industry. And so it's no wonder that so many of you have almost like a negative association with marketing, because both of those mildly work, right? I don't say that they don't work. They mildly work. Not something that makes you excited, not something that drives enthusiasm and creativity to your marketing. And so for me, there was a huge moment where I realized that the truth is we're not really marketing our true services. The services that you all do and perform on a regular basis, that's the stuff that we really need to be creating marketing campaigns for. But the truth is, today, with the unlock of AI as our partner in creating A, defining the services, and then B, identifying the right target audience for that service, and then writing extraordinary copywriting to produce appointments. It's unbelievable. Prior to having AI as a partner to help us unlock all of this, it was really hard to do. I need you to realize that today is the golden era of value-driven marketing that literally books appointments for you at will. Let's just dive in and let's review a few examples of what I mean by services undefined.
Hey guys, if you are not a part of the Leveraged Marketing Mastermind, this training is an edited version of the live training that I just did this last week. So if you want to join us live for free and or get on the email newsletter so that you can get these live recordings plus a summary and any of the playbooks that I'm developing, all you have to do is just go down below and just get yourself signed up for the Leveraged Marketing Mastermind newsletter and live training. And I would love to see you on the live training so that we can interact and you can ask questions. That would be so fun for me. So go down below, get yourself signed up, and we'll see you on the next one.
Most of you guys know that the most expensive phrase that you don't want to hear in real estate, the one you absolutely don't want to hear from your clients and your friends and from your database and from your leads, is, I didn't know that you would do that. I don't want anyone to say to Kevin, well, Kevin, I didn't know that you would sell a fourplex in Westchester, because I thought you were a luxury agent in Manhattan Beach. I didn't know that you would sell a fourplex in that city over there, because what I know is you're an amazing agent over here selling this type of product. I don't want anyone thinking that when they say to Jacob, no, Jacob, I sold this $2 million townhome over in whatever little neighboring city outside of Lower East Side Manhattan. Well, Jacob, I didn't know that you would sell a $2 million townhome in this neighborhood right next to the Lower East Side. I didn't know that you would do that. That's the fundamental unlock of services undefined. Now you know why the sales Tourette doesn't work. Call me, I'm number one, I've sold $1 million, give me a call me when you're ready. It doesn't unlock the conversation or relationship that your clients are dealing with right now. The season also helps us to unlock these different services. So as we go into the season at the beginning of the year, and we're moving towards classically the spring market, what is the service that we should marketing aggressively right now and booking appointments? The service is what all of your future clients, friends, and in your geographic farms, the question that they have in their mind in January, February, and March, considering selling, in their mind, they're thinking I'm selling in May. What are they thinking about right now? What should I do to prepare the property? That's what's in their mind. Now, there's a variety of ways that they think about that as well. There's an advanced unlock also, because some people are looking at, can I just get a cash offer sell fast? Some people are thinking, what are the DIY? What are some of the cheapest and easiest ways that I can prepare the property so I can get a little bit of a better result? And then some people that, like Kevin works with, what can I do to invest $20,000, $30,000 so that I can make $200,000 on the back end? My question to all of you is, do you have a service for those consultations? And that needs to now advance level. You need to name it, name this service, and then start telling and signaling to your community that you have this service and that if they need this service, here's how to do it with you. That's the missing piece. We're not marketing the services. And we can also look at the buy side of that as well. All of the buyers that are considering buying the home January, February, and March have been prepping themselves to purchase in April, May, and June. What are those services? Buyer consultation services, first-time home buyer services, trade-up services, relocation services, downsizing buyer services. These are the services that your consumer is wanting right now. But our marketing is, are you ready? Now's a good time. Call me. And they're over here needing help. And so when we lose business, this is the big problem. And the unfortunate thing that will happen thousands of times is a great real estate agent will have a friend, a previous client, and or a lead in their database right now. That lead wants to sell their house. Someone in their neighborhood lists the property with a good agent. That lead, friend, client goes over to the open house, meets the agent, just doing their own research, doing their own due diligence. And that agent, if they're good, will close your opportunity with two statements. Statement number one, would you like me to walk through your property and give you a plan of how to prepare your home before you put it on the market? And then they'll say, number two, would you like me to give you a little bit of insights into where today's buyers are willing to pay for your unique property? And your client, your friend, your person in your database right now is going to say yes to that offer. And then in essence, that person was planning on calling you when they were ready, but then that other agent earns the business. There's that statistic that we kind of hear all the time from the National Association of Realtors when they do surveys. Generally speaking, the survey says something like, when they work with you post the sale that they bought the home, they say, absolutely, I will work with them again. I think it's like 90%, whatever the number is. And then when we do the survey of all the sellers every year, what percentage of them worked with the same agent that they helped buy the home? It's usually somewhere in that range of 20 to 25%. So there's a mismatch in there, isn't there? So we know the statistics are off. We have to solve this problem. So let's take a look at one of the prompts that I wrote that could just help us, for those of you that are hearing this maybe for the first time. It's a prompt that will unlock this for you. And I'll give you guys all those prompts. Let me share my screen. I'll copy that link for you guys right there. And I will just put this Google document right into the chat for you. These are not advanced prompts. These are just easy prompts to use. So let's just identify some opportunities here. And here's the prompt. You can just copy paste this in. Act as a real estate marketing analyst. And I want you to identify the top 3 types of home buyers. You can obviously change that to home sellers as both currently active in the city name real estate market. For each group, include their situation, their biggest frustration, and what type of help they need as a real estate agent. Keep the answers concise and practical. Okay, let's just do that real quick. I really like Gemini for this. Pretty much everybody has a Google account. With Gemini, you've got fast, thinking, and pro. For this one, let's use pro. We're just going to copy paste that. And then I'm just going to put in right here, or county, San Sol cities, and hit enter. And let's just see what we got here. Okay. Gemini is going to think a little bit more. I'm going to copy that. And for those of you that are using ChatGPT, I'll just pop that into ChatGPT as well. I can just copy paste, and there it is. GPT response, lots of people use that. That's fine too. So you can see North County coastal markets. It named them. That's great. Below are the most active personas consistently. Here we go. The lifestyle relocation buyer, great. Situation, frustration, what they need. Move up local families, 100%. And second home lifestyle investors, absolutely. Top 3 sellers, long time equity sellers, of course. Lifestyle change sellers, job changes, family needs, divorce, retirement, relocation. And strategic sellers, the trade up sellers. Perfect. So for me, it's the confirmation. I'm the local expert. You're your local expert. Are they confirming the right key patterns here? Okay. Key market patterns, no, North Coastal, awesome. Okay. So back over to Gemini, you can see very similar. 3 types of home buyers, high income, tech, bio. That's actually a little bit better than what chat said. So that's really good. Their situation, their big frustration. They need help from an agent with the millennial dual income attached buyer. Interesting. Very good. And then the all cash wealthy downsizer. Yep. Agreed. So you can see a little bit of the nuance between ChatGPT and Gemini. So I'd love for you guys to see both of those for those of you that have both. Now, the types of home sellers, the golden handcuffs move up. We all know what that means. They got the low mortgage interest rate and they really want to upgrade, but they're really looking at the sticker shock of the monthly payment, 100%. The long-time equity elite, empty nesters, tons of those. And then the wary investor, second home owner, sure. Okay. So let's go back over to our prompt. So next, let's go define our high value services. As a top real estate strategist, based upon the buyer and seller opportunities identified above, list 8 specific services a real estate agent could offer that would genuinely help these consumers. The example of services might include preparing a home for sale, trade up, buyer planning, copy-paste. Okay. And this will kind of unlock for you guys different services and how those services would be defined for those of you that have not really practiced this strategy and skill. Okay, so 8 high value real estate services: home value, equity strategy review, coastal home preparation and sale optimization plan. Love it. The buy before you sell strategy session. For my longtime coaching clients, you know that this is a big deal for me because I did that 2 times and it was great. The off-market coastal property search, coastal lifestyle relocation consultation, second home and coastal investment analysis. Just got an agent referral on this, by the way. Guy's potentially considering selling his duplex in La Jolla. And so he wanted to know what the rents were. And then he's also now going to consider maybe selling it. So he's kind of in this analysis between the two. Would any of you provide that service? Of course. Downsizing next chapter planning, coastal market opportunity briefing, strategic insight, important to your roadshow teaching. That's right. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so here's what Gemini said. Sometimes I like to see the difference. Concierge renovation and prep management, targeted off-market sourcing, as you guys know, keep versus sell wealth analysis. I can see that being a big one. Seamless transition logistics, HOA health, rate buy down audits. It's interesting. Investment exit strategy, hyperlocal relocation, integration, strategic offer construction. Strategic offer construction. You know that. So obviously confirm those. You guys know your market. You know what's important to you. So these would relate to what sounds right for you. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Select and clarify one service. Okay. So when we're doing a marketing campaign, you're marketing all of these services in one, that would be super obnoxious and it would be unsuccessful. So we're going to select one of those services. Today, I think for everybody across the United States, Canada, the preparing your home for the spring market service is probably the best one. So let's just take that one. Who the service best for, what problem it solves, and why homeowners would want this before listing. Let's just do that. And let's go pop that into our Gemini, hit go, and chat. Remember, my chat and my Gemini have a lot of context to this. The response that I'm going to get doing these exercises has got to look different than the ones that you get with your chat, your Gemini. Your chat and Gemini have different context. I do this stuff all the time, every day. So that's why it'll look a little bit different. But here we go. Who the service is best for, about families, what problems it solves, what should I fix, improve before listing, how do I maximize the sales price, how do I get timing right for the spring market. The service provides a clear preparation plan, helping homeowners prioritize the improvements and create the highest return on investment and the strongest buyer appeal. Beautifully said. Why homeowners want this help before listing, as you all know, reduces costly mistakes, helps maximize, creates a clear action plan, positions them to stand out in the spring market. Take a quick look at what Gemini said, who this is for, what problems it solves, the HGTV ready execution gap, ROI confusion and decision paralysis, vendor management and fatigue, sourcing and managing reliable tradespeople. Most of you guys are really good at that. What a great service that you offer. Why homeowners would want this help before listing, protect their equity, to compress days on market to gain maximal leverage. Wonderfully said. Now let's have some fun and let's do the final unlock. Most of you know that I've been a big fan of the Donald Miller building a story brand. Okay. And I followed his whole series. So if you look up Donald Miller's story brand, the very first edition, this is edition number 2. The first edition was really a game changer with the concept. He basically said the goal of us brands, services, products, our goal in our marketing is that we are the guide, not the hero. When we look at 90% of the marketing in the industry, when we're saying, I'm the hero, I sold the home fast, I sold the home for top dollar, call me. Who's the hero? The agent. But who was the hero? The hero was the homeowner, not us. When we send marketing signals that say, I'm number 1 and I sold $1 billion in sales, we're signaling that we're the hero, not the homeowners and the buyers. The very first book was a really good unlock to get the way that we look at marketing in the right framing. Donald Miller created a bunch of books after that. One of my favorite ones for you guys is Marketing Made Simple. Wonderful book. And I'm mostly kind of following that path today. Then when he finally came out with Building a Story Brand second edition, he really took his last 10 years and he built what's called the Story Brand Framework. And in that book, he really broke down this framework. Step 1, do this, step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he created a really nice marketing framework. And if you've read the book, I did this on Audible, and he is recommending his new AI software where he'll help you create marketing assets with his story brand framework, which is great. But here's the awesome unlock. The awesome unlock is we can actually now just go to our preferred AI, ChatGPT and Gemini, and say, hey, do you know what the story brand framework is? And it's referred technically as the SB7. So you'll see me use story brand SB7, and the AIs go, yeah, of course, it's this plus this. That is an incredible marketing genius framework that we all now get to use, and we get to use for every one of those services to create extraordinary, amazing marketing assets. So fun. And now let's go take a quick look at how this plays out with the great work that we've done so far. All right. So I just created a simple little prompt with the AIs, and here's what it said. So now here's the prompt. Act as a story brand copywriter. Write a marketing message for whichever company you're with. This is for Keller Williams Real Estate Agents offering the service. So you just got to change that up. Whichever company you're working with. Preparing the home for the spring market. Use the story brand SB7 framework. The customer, their problem, the agent as the guide, the plan, the call to action, and the success outcome. Write this as a short email that would encourage homeowners to schedule a consultation. Write this message for Sarah, real estate agents. Off over to check. We're going to paste that in there, and we're going to go boom. And since we're on the pro over here, it's going to take a little longer. It's not fast. Let's take a look at this email. So think about selling the springs. Start here first. Don't love that subject line, but it's okay. If you're a homeowner considering selling this year, the spring market off, and serious buyers are actively looking, but here's the challenge many homeowners face. How do you prepare your home to attract the best buyers and maximize the sales price? Many sellers aren't sure what to do, what to update, or whether or not it's even worth investing in improvements before listing. Some homes benefit from a few strategic updates, while others are better sold exactly as they are. The key is knowing what exactly matters to buyers in today's market. That's where we can help. As real estate advisors with Compass, we work closely with homeowners to create a clear plan preparing their home to market. Our goal is simple: help you position your home so it stands out and attracts the strongest offers. Here's how the process works. Home preparation consultation, step 1. Strategic preparation plan, step 2. Market ready launch, step 3. When a home is properly prepared before it hits the market, sells faster, for a stronger price because buyers see the value immediately. If you're selling your home, we'd be happy to help create that plan. Simply reply for the spring market preparation consultation. Warm regards, Carly Kai. Nice. Simple little email. I'd probably ask it to run a little A/B test on the subject line and take a quick look. Let's see what Gemini did. Is your home ready for the spring market? We can help. Decent. Customer the problem right now. Boom. The guide. So I like how it's giving us this little framework right here. The customer and the problem, the guide, the plan. In the SB7 framework, it's always 3 steps, and there's always a name. So the call to action, the success outcome, stop worrying about the endless to-do list. We'll handle this for you, stress-free, blah, 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 best. Excellent. We've identified the services. We've identified in your specific market who would best take advantage of that service. And now we have an amazing messaging copywriting framework to execute on. And you now have an email. So let's talk about the next step in this process is what I refer to as your total addressable market. Here's the thing. Now that we know we've got unbelievable services to offer, we can know exactly who in your marketplace that we need to be sending these messages to, what they would appreciate right now and be grateful that you offer that service. And then we've got a copywriting strategy that absolutely creates world-class messaging right now. Boom, boom. Let's take a look at the next step, which is, okay, how many of these appointments could you book if we were to maximize this messaging? How many appointments? And that's where my fancy term, total addressable market, kicks in. And so how do I analyze that? For me, I want to look at, when I go look at Kevin, I'd say, hey, Kevin, how many friends on Facebook do you have? I got 1,000. Great. I don't care. How many maybe followers on your Facebook business page? Oh, I've got this many. Let's just call it 200 for easy math. How many followers on Instagram? Oh, I've got 500. Okay, so we're at 1,700. How many connections do you have on LinkedIn? Oh, I got another 500. I don't spend a lot of time there. Okay, but now we're at 2,300. How many people do you have on your email database? Oh, I've got a lot, 4,000. Okay, so we're at 2,300 plus 4,000. Now we're at 7,300 people that we have access to share this message to. So your total available audience for free right now is 7,300. To me, that's called the total addressable market. Okay. Now, what I want for everybody is, what's your goal? When we take this perfect service, perfectly matched to your marketplace, and now we have this gigantic audience, what is our goal for appointments booked? And that's where this starts to get exciting, because the purpose of marketing is to book appointments. And so do you think that you can get maybe 2, 3, 4 appointments out of your 7,300? That is where this becomes fun. Once we've established that you now have a huge audience to go after, now let's talk about what I refer to campaign maximization. And when I talk about campaign maximization, there is easy to do. We just created a simple email. Most of you guys can copy paste, make a few edits and hit send, and it's out the door. Easy to do. Other easy to do would be a Facebook post. Simple text, maybe a little bit of an image if you want. Simple text, easy to do out the door. An Instagram post, image, text, out the door. A LinkedIn post, image, text, out the door. Google business profile post, easy, text, out the door. There's a lot of easy to do that we could leverage. And of course, within the prompt template that I offered you guys, I got a little bit of a content repurposing. So here's the convert this email above into a Facebook post, a LinkedIn post, a Google business profile post. Keep each concise and engaging. Great. Easy to do. When we go to more intermediate campaigns, intermediate to me is a little bit harder to do. So to me, it's where short form video kicks in. More engaging, a better response rate to short form videos on all these platforms. Facebook, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, LinkedIn short videos get a better response than a written text. Also in intermediate, I would put in carousels. At the family reunion, they had Gary Vaynerchuk as one of the speakers, and he said carousels are absolutely performing really the best other than video. So carousel posts are absolutely performing really, really well. A little bit more tricky, a little bit more difficult, a little bit more labor than just a simple written or one image with copy. So short form and carousel post across your different platforms, that's intermediate. And so of course, yes, we can just ask for a simple prompt on that. Let's take a quick look at, and this is very rudimentary prompts, the one that I have available to you here. You can level these up for more advanced. So short form video, Instagram Reel, turn the marketing message above into a 60-second hook, problem, helpful insight, invitation to schedule a consultation, keep it natural in conversation. Of course, carousel post. Create a 6-slide Instagram carousel teaching homeowners how to prepare their home for the spring market. Each slide should have a short headline, one helpful link site, make it educational and insightful. I also want you guys to create a blog post. So an intermediate short video, intermediate carousel, intermediate blog post. Now, that blog post is going to help you guys with the AEO AI recommendation, right? A 700-word blog article titled How to Prepare Your Home for the Spring Market, Make It Educational and Helpful for the Homeowners. Remember, your AI already has the context of your marketplace and your ideal customers. So, intermediate. Let's talk about advanced campaigns, advanced marketing campaigns, long-form YouTube video. 5, 7, 10-minute video about how you help sellers to navigate this with much more extensive content. Hard to do. Fully SEO optimized YouTube video. Hard. Then there is ultimate guides. This is a little bit more difficult to do. Creating an ultimate guide that's custom to your marketplace. By the way, the ultimate guide custom to your marketplace, fully SEO and AEO optimized, is a huge winner. It's AEO, it's the food for the algorithms. So creating the ultimate guide or the niche is a huge unlock for getting the AI recommendations. But that's advanced. There's a lot that goes into an ultimate guide. Some images and some reviews and some customization. And by the way, you can have that just as a page on your website, but you can also turn it into a lead magnet. And you can do both at the same time. Okay? So that's more advanced strategies. So with campaign, at the minimum standard, everybody can do the easy button. And then wherever you're at on your journey, take the right appropriate action. Okay. Now it's calendaring time. Let's build our marketing calendar, right? Based upon seasonality and services, seasons and services. If we just look at our calendar and think about the services, each of your marketplaces are totally different. But if you're practicing good pattern recognition, you would be able to go, oh yeah, during this month, this season, this is the service that probably I should be signaling to my market to book appointments. So seasonality and services. And now we're looking at our calendar. So right now we're looking at the month of March, April, and May. And so it's time for you to start to go, use the AI as a brainstorm buddy. But most of you guys with good pattern recognition is strong agent. You kind of know who the right service is and who the right target is for this season. So I want you guys to be thinking for the first 2 weeks of March, what's the one service you're going to run this campaign maximization to, book appointments, and then maybe the second half of March 15th through the end. If you're new to this, maybe it's 2 marketing campaigns per month.
If you made it this far in this training, it's probably evidently clear now that yes, hiring a virtual marketing assistant to help you with all of this is a great idea. If you are a solo agent and you're really struggling with how do I accomplish all of this, and you don't really have a huge GCI volume business yet, yes, hiring a lower cost virtual assistant that can, with an AI tool and with this training, could now create a marketing campaign for you for the next 90 days, for the next 6 months to a year. That one marketing assistant could now absolutely help you increase your income and results. For those of you that are more advanced and are looking at building more of a digital marketing team, maybe a video editor, someone to help you with your blog post and website, someone helping you with your social media. That's a little bit more about the way that I run my business with my virtual staff. Then I want all of you to go explore the company that I use as well. I have a referral relationship with Sphere Rocket. Go down below and use my affiliate link that supports me. I really appreciate that. The truth is, just explore what they have to offer. Take a look at the way that they help you with virtual assistants, what the fee structure is, and how it all works. Hiring one virtual assistant is great, but the truth is, if you're growing and expanding with me on this AI and digital marketing journey, you really need to be looking at 2, 3. I'm really looking to get to 5. So Go down, explore why I chose Sphere Rocket, and use my affiliate link that supports me. Thank you.
If you're a little bit more advanced, you've got maybe a marketing assistant, a virtual assistant, a marketing assistant in-house, you've got a good team, you guys could easily be marketing one service per week. You could now get 4 services per month during the season and the cycle. Now, for me, every year moving forward, we should be able to look at the calendar and then look at what did we do last January? What did we do last February? What did we do last March? And if we were doing some tracking, if you had staff and team and marketing assistants, we would keep track of these stats. And it'd be cool. It would be so fun to be able to, in 2027, look back at a little Google Drive folder with a little simple spreadsheet that said, the first week we marketed this service. Here is the email. Here's the Facebook post. Here's the this. Here's the that. Here's how many views, opens, clicks. And then here was how many appointments we got. So that would be so cool if we were looking now the last week of February of 2027 and we just look at what we previously did, and all we were doing was just trying to beat the results of last year's campaign. Maybe we learned a better copywriting technique. Maybe we had better skill sets and a better team supporting us. We could create better video. Maybe next year you can do those long forms, where this year you're just getting some short forms. So every year now we're just kind of going back and looking at the services that we previously marketed and then just trying to beat the results from last year. Now that is a marketing plan for Grow Real Estate Agent. Now it's just a matter of the execution layer and then the implementation layer. Reminder, execution comes first, feedback, and then implementation means that this is a part of your business forever. It's just we look at the results of this year's, next year, and we just try and figure out how to make it better. That's implementation. How do we get a better result? How do we expand your audience? How do we increase the conversion rate of the plan? That's the goal. All right, guys, have an awesome day. I'll be back at it again next week, and I'll get a nice little email out to everybody who subscribed.